To people who watch my videos regularly, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but again, we have what can only describe as another idiot. Because I'm not going to go through all his comments, because Matt Cox, as he calls himself on here, is exactly the same as any other person I've responded to before. Matt starts by saying that I have no evidence, and that apparently I'm saying there is no evidence that good nutrition is good for you. There's not even what I said at all in the video, Matt. So I have no problem with people preaching good nutrition. The problem I find is when they make claims they can't back up. Like, it can cure cancer, or it can cure AIDS. And so I post these links to Matt. Does Matt care? Does Matt read them? No. Because Matt is one of these people who has been absolutely brainwashed to the maximum. He says that there are thousands, yes, thousands of documented cases of people's cancer being cured by this. And yet there are not at all. These are anecdotal at best. A person cannot tell you what is going on inside their body. It is just as valid for me to say that they have been cured by the magical cancer dragon. That is how valid their evidence is in the scientific realm. Matt does not understand this. Matt goes on to claim he has a master's degree in physics. If that is true, then how the hell did you even get that degree? Because you should be ashamed of yourself. You really should be, Matt. I've posted several links to you already saying why the gerson therapy does not work. In fact, Matt, this is one of the reasons why it does not work. Cancer, because you don't understand cancer, so I'm going to have to explain to you what cancer is. Cancer is basically when a cell basically goes out of control and starts reproducing. Now, normally, white blood cells would come in and stop this. However, cancer cells turn off the little marker that says come and get rid of me. Hence, your immune system, no matter how strong it is, will just not come and go for it. That is scientific fact. And yet people making these ridiculous claims that this is what nutrition does and that it strengthens your immune system is a complete contradiction of all the scientific information we know up until now. If you are seriously a scientist with this master's degree in physics, which I very much doubt you are, you should be absolutely ashamed of yourself for believing such quackery, because that is what this is. You say that, for every bullshit article, I send you, you can send me 100, and yet you haven't. Because you can't. You can't at all. And I challenge you. I've been doing this for 2 years, Matt, so I know you can't. You say I have a lack of understanding of the human body. You say that the immune system is profound. It's you, Matt, that doesn't understand cancer or the human body or the immune system at all. You've been brought in by these idiotic lies these people spout. And you say there are these documented cases. I mean clinical trials. I want actual proof. I want scientific evidence. I want things that's actually going on in these people's bodies. I don't want people to say, oh, I went to the gerson therapy because I might have had cancer, I don't know, I might have been misdiagnosed. I also had conventional treatment, but I also went on the gerson therapy. And yet there are these people who get incredibly lucky. And you say, oh, luck shouldn't factor into it when I'm looking for scientific evidence, but I'm sorry, that's what these people are. And unfortunately, for every one person that gets lucky, there are about 10 or possibly more that don't and die. You say there's mountains of information on this. Well, I've looked, Matt, there isn't. There is just lie after lie after lie. And yet you're the one calling me a liar. A 30-minute second search or investigation, you claim, would prove me wrong on this. No, 30 minutes investigation will prove you wrong on this, Matt. You're an idiot. Well and truly. Yeah. You have no idea at all. You then go on to post the usual bullshit. Oh, it's the pharmaceutical companies wouldn't make any money. Yes, they would. Because the alternative medical industry is worth $34 billion. You then go on to post me, oh, you've lost, you're an idiot, a willing idiot, and then you post me all these things that, you know, pharmaceutical companies are being charged for. Good, but I don't care. Because the Gerson therapy never has. They've never been charged for their lies, their damage that they've done, or how about the people that they've abandoned? You know, something, you know, their cancer's gotten worse while they're at the clinic, so they've shoved them in a taxi and then they've sent them across the border and just dropped them at the nearest Denny's. You know, maybe you should look at what happens to those people. I'm sorry, Matthew Cox, you are an absolute idiot of the highest caliber. And unless you've got, you know, evidence to prove me wrong, you are an absolute moron.